The Mask, the Rocky Dennis story. True story of Rocky Dennis and his mother, Dusty, and the gang, and her good friend slash boyfriend, Gar, played by Sam Elliott. This follows the true story of Rocky Dennis. Born with a disease that would make his face go inward, yet would be inflamed by calcium issues, also with vitamin D. So we followed the story of Rocky Dennis, played by a phenomenal job by Eric Stoltz, by the way. You know, Eric Stoltz from Fast Times, and almost played Marty McFly in Back to the Future. Basically showing the life and times of a kid that's growing up with this disease. He is going to high school and going through everything that a regular high school kid comes through, but people do make fun of him. People do talk shit. But he doesn't let it get to him, at least most of the times, because he's a very positive person. And he even laughs about it sometimes. His mother happens to be dating Gar, who's played by Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott is phenomenal in this movie, as well as Cher. Cher and Sam Elliott, actually, you would have thought they were a real couple. They look so good together in this film. And they're part of an MC group that absolutely supports Rocky. Now, Dusty, who's played by Cher, just wants the best for her son, you know, as he goes to the summer camp and stuff. And she knows that, you know, time is of the essence, and she tries to even get him a prostitute at one point. And, you know, those things just didn't really work out necessarily, because I think he was truly looking for love in the film. He even meets a girl. Now, as he's at the summer camp, he meets this girl, and she figures out that he's a little different, and she's a little different. And then it was just kind of a touching moment. But basically, Rocky's now about to graduate and things, and there's even a touching moment where he doesn't have a graduation suit, but the gang pitches in and gets it for him. And very, very cool moment, I thought, in the film. One of my favorite scenes of all time in a film. And Rocky just basically is just known as this cool character. You know, even though he has this disease, he's finding ways to deal with it. It makes you think in life. You know, life is short. Accept and appreciate the things that you have for the now, and an injury, or if you're a little overweight or something, you know, just appreciate what you have. Appreciate your friendships. Appreciate what you have in the world, because, you know, your time is not guaranteed. And this movie is so heartwarming and touching. It sat with me for a couple days. It's been a while since I've actually fully watched it. I don't think I've fully completed the film. It does get a 7.2 on IMDb. It does have an $8 million budget as well. And it grossed quite a bit of money. I mean, this film did very well. Bruce Springsteen, I believe, was on the soundtrack, the great soundtrack to the film. Like I said, Eric Stoltz was phenomenal as Rocky Dennis. Just a kid that was very carefree, and I watched a documentary with the real life Dusty and his mother, and she said that he was a very smart kid. You know, would even sell his toys in the corner lot just to be able to make a little money. He was a hustler, and just a very cool guy, and didn't think he had a problem, even though he knew he had a problem. And this movie was just heartwarming. I think the acting was brilliant. The love between a mother and a son and friends and family is just phenomenal in this film. It also has some horror elements, because the scary part is how people actually treat people in real life, and this film kind of depicts that, you know. There are people that are complete jerks out there that would make fun of someone's looks, their weight, their sexual orientation. And this movie just makes you appreciate the things that you have. Let me know your thoughts on this movie. Please, let me know your thoughts. Have you seen it? When did you first see it? Does it emotionally stay with you like it does me? Catch up with you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.